trying to pull this down. It says I'm live. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does happen, and that's okay. But I'm going to tell you, plateaus are something that is going to happen, especially in any type of weight loss journey. But what we're going to do today is we're going to start off with jacks today, and then we're going to move into our jog. After we do our jog, we're going to move into the oblique crunches, which I will show modifications for everything that we have modifications for. After we do the oblique crunch, we'll have quick feet, dribblers, jump rope, the reach and step. We'll have the cross knee taps, the back jacks, out and ups, chicken jacks, front punches, block jacks, and then the crunch kicks, okay? So if you've never been live with me, I will show you guys how we do this. This workout today, we have 14 exercises today, and I'm going to do them for 30 seconds a piece so that hopefully it'll be easier for all of us. This is the pre-workout that I generally use. It's the Beyond Lit AF, Beyond Raw Lit AF. However, if you have never consumed pre-workout, I do not recommend you guys necessarily starting off with Beyond Raw Lit AF because it's very strong. So start off with like some C4 or try some Alani. Like I don't have any companies saying, hey, try this, whatever. But yeah. And if you guys are watching live on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube and my Facebook. My Facebook is where it's always happening at. But I'm not really sure. But yes. Let me show you guys how to properly sit in these chairs though. I don't know what type of chair that you're sitting in. I know if you generally have one without a back, it's going to really accentuate your workout, okay? Meaning it's going to be a little bit more intense. I don't know where my cat went. I hope she's still somewhere. So anyways, whenever you're sitting in your chair and you're trying to do this workout, this is how you'll need to sit, okay? Whew. You'll need to be at the edge of your seat at all times. You'll always have to try to keep your back off the back of your chair as well. So our first exercise is going to be our jacks. So when you're doing that, at no point in time should you be coming back to the back of your chair unless you're starting out, you're brand new, whatever, and you find it difficult to do this exercise. You can use it for support and stability until you are strong enough within yourself to hold yourself up on your own, okay? So in doing a seated jack, this is literally all that it is. You just sit here and do this the whole time. Same thing with anything else that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing crunch kicks. That's going to be our very last one. And I'll show you kind of what that looks like seated because you're doing a crunch. So when you're doing it, you're going to crunch your knee up and then kick out and then come back down. Knee up, kick, and then down. But at no point will your back touch the back of this chair, okay? Awesome. Well, it is now 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to go on ahead and get started with our workout. If you guys are joining me in live, I'm live on Facebook and YouTube as well. So there's that. Are you guys ready? I hope so. All right. So we are going to do these exercises, as I said, for 30 seconds a piece. Okay. Then we will have a 10-second breather. Hey, Alicia. Hi, Debbie. I miss you guys. Juniper Lynn. Juniper, get inside this house. No, ma'am. So our first exercise is going to be our seated jack. So I understand if you're just starting out and you've never done a seated jack before, this is, as I said, this is what it looks like. But if this is too much for you, I'm going to show you some modifications. If you're just starting out, at least just do this part right here, okay? But if you want to add in something extra because you're starting out but you want a little more, then I would suggest going ahead, throw in one leg at a time. Go at your own pace. You know your speed. You know the level that you need to do it at. But we're going to do this starting now, whichever level you want to do it at, for 30 seconds starting now. Keep your core tight and the back off your chair as much as you possibly can, okay? Take your 10-second breather. Our next exercise is going to be our seated jog. If you've never done that, I want you to watch my feet because I'm going to show you a modification, okay? This is the modification to the seated jog. You'll do this. So you won't even bring your feet up off the floor. You'll kind of tippy-toe, bring your heels up, but swing your arms. Choose your pace, obviously. But if you want to do the actual jog, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to pull your feet off the floor, swing those arms, and look like you're running, okay? So you're going to pick between the two. You're going to choose your pace and your skill set, and you're going to do this for 30 seconds. Starting now. I will say generally the quicker you move your arms and the faster you get your heart rate up, the more that your calories are going to burn, okay? And it's okay if you're not going as fast as me. If you're going faster, that is perfectly fine. Take your 10-second breather. Good job. So up next is going to be our oblique crunches. If you've never done that before, this is how I do it. But I understand that's challenging for some of us. I used to be almost 500 pounds. So let me show you a modification, okay? So what you'll do is you'll go down and act like you're trying to touch your heels. But I understand if you still cannot reach them because I was at one point over 500 pounds, so I get it. So still give me your best effort and go as deep as you can while working your obliques, okay? We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Starting now. Juniper, you better not. You got this, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in and working out with me per usual. Juniper. All right, take your breather. Good job. So up next is going to be quick feet. If you've never done quick feet, I feel like it's actually a pretty easy exercise. But, you know, it's up to everybody. So what you'll do is you'll have your hands out like this and then literally just do this the entire time, okay? Perfect. Get away from the door. Hey. Away from the door. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go on ahead and move into our quick feet. We have those for 30 seconds, starting now. We got less than 10 seconds. You got this, guys. All right, take your 10-second breather. Our next exercise is going to be what I call the dribbler. So this is what it looks like, okay? You're going to have your arms up here like so. And then when you push down, when you dribble that ball down, you're going to put your leg out, okay? So whatever arm you dribble with, that leg goes out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you see that? That's how it's going to be. I want you to choose your pace. You know where you're at. Push yourself, though. So don't just sit there and dilly-dally. Challenge yourself, all right? We got 30 seconds in dribblers starting now. It's okay if you don't go as fast as me. I've also been doing this now for almost 2 years. And in the process, I've only lost over 240 pounds. So I'm just saying it works. Ten-second breather. So our next exercise is going to be the jump rope. If you've never done a jump rope before, when you're seated, this is what it looks like. You're going to jump your feet up, okay? But let's say that that's too hard for you. I've got a modification for that too. So what that looks like, if you'll watch my feet, pretend that you have a baby in your lap and you're just bouncing the baby, okay? But you're still going to be doing the motion with your hands as if you have the jump rope. But obviously, we're not going to bounce little old Susie up into the ceiling. So you got to control your bouncing, okay? So let's go. We got 30 seconds starting now for our jump rope. If you guys didn't know, I do go live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every weekday, usually. I'm about to start taking, first of all, take your breather. I'm about to start taking my weekends and having a weekend day off. But anyways, our next exercise is the reach and step. This is what it looks like. Okay. But if stepping is too much for you, what I need you to do for right now, still do that reach, okay? If stepping is too much, don't do that yet. Do it when you're ready. You know your skill set, all right, sweetheart? All right, let's knock these reach and steps out. We got 30 seconds starting now. If you guys don't mind on Facebook or wherever, please share this. Thank you. Good job. There we go. Ten-second breather. So the next exercise that we have on our list is going to be our cross knee taps, okay? And what we're going to do with this one, your hands will be up in the air. Yay, we're going on a roller coaster ride. Not really, but really. So what you're going to do is you're going to literally do as it says. You're going to do a cross knee tap and do this. Keep your core tight and really focus on getting your arms back up so that you can do your heart rate, okay? So we've got 30 seconds starting now. Keep it up. Good job. 10-second breather. So up next is going to be the back jack. I've never done a back jack. Ooh, honey. I'm about to bless you. Anyways, so a back jack, what you're going to do is your arms are going to start off like this. You're going to focus solely on trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together whenever we're doing this workout because it is predominantly back focused. Alrighty? So this is what it's going to look like. Here's your back jack. But let's say that doing your legs is too much. I still need you to do the back jack part, okay? Because that's what this is for. All right. So choose your poison. If you want to do it with your feet, you can. If you don't want to, because you feel like that's too challenging, still do your arms for me, all right? You choose your skill set. But I don't know what just popped up. That's weird. Oh, no. Okay. So here we go. We're going to do our back jacks for 30 seconds, starting now. Again, if you're not going as fast as me, that's okay. Choose your pace. Good job. Keep it up. 10-second breather. So our next exercise is what I call the out and ups. This works your glutes, your thighs, your core, all that, okay? This is what it looks like. You'll start like this, and then what you'll do is you're going to go out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. If you need to repeat that to yourself until you get it, that's okay. And then as you can, progress a little bit quickly, okay? So we've got 30 seconds, out and ups, starting now. Remember, try and keep your core tight and keep the back off the back of your chair. If you don't know what keeping your core tight means, I was always told it's as if you're sucking your belly button in through your spine. So go for it. Take your 10-second breather. So our next exercise is what I call a chicken jack. And it sounds exactly how it looks. So your chicken jack, what you'll do is you'll start off looking like this, and then you're going to chicken jack out. Okay? But if you can't do your legs, that's okay. I still need you to do your arms, all right? So let's go. We've got 30 seconds. Chicken jacks starting now. You don't have to be fast. It's okay. I understand some of us are just starting out. But I've been doing this, like I said, for almost 2 years, and I'm like over 240 pounds down now. So there's that. Keep it up. Good job. Take your breather. So our next exercise is going to be our front punches, okay? I don't know how you like to do yours, but personally, I like to start like this, and then I'll punch like this. But it's completely up to you how you do your front punches if you know a different way that is more convenient for you, all right? But we're going to do our front punches starting now for 30 seconds. Whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. Keep that core tight and the back off the back of your chair. You got this. Good job. All right, our 30 seconds is up, so we're going to take our 10-second break. The next exercise we have is our block jack. What's going to happen basically, you're going to keep your arms at almost a 90-degree angle, and then you're going to jack out. See? Just like so. But if that's too much for you, if doing your legs is too much, then I would suggest, if you can, just do your arms for right now so that this works your back, okay? So we've got 30 seconds starting Now, what are you doing, Jennifer? Up next will be our crunch kicks, okay? Ten-second breather. Great job. So our crunch kicks, they look silly, and it looks like they may not do anything, but this is what we're going to do, okay? You're going to hold on to the back of your chair to ensure that you don't lay on it, and then what you'll do is you'll crunch your knee up, kick, down, crunch your knee up, kick, down. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. If doing the kick is too much, though, what I ask is just do the knee up for right now until you can handle that kick, okay? So we've got 30 seconds starting now. Keep that core tight. You've got this. This is our 14th exercise in round 1. We are almost to start round 2, so great job. Good job. Keep it up, y'all. 10-second breather. Make sure you guys are staying hydrated. If you guys are curious as to what I'm drinking, y'all usually ask. It's just the simple little old Gatorade Zero packet. So we're back at the top for round 2. We are back to our jacks. All right. So, Jennifer Lynn, what are you doing? So if you haven't done the jack yet, I'll show you what the modified versions are. So this is your simplest version. Okay. You're not going outside, ma'am. Hey. Go. Hey. Go. Sorry, okay. So that's your simplest version, but let's say you want to add a little to it. This is what you'll do. You'll just throw one leg at a time. But if you really want to give yourself a challenge, use it all, okay? So you got 30 seconds, jacks. Pick your poison. Starting now, sweetheart. Almost there. Take that breather. So up next is our jog. If you've not seen the modification to a jog, if you can't do this, what I would suggest, watch what my feet do and what my arms do, okay? See how I'm just literally pumping them up off the ground, but I'm not even bringing them all the way up? That's all you got to do, honey. So pick your poison. You can either bring them off the floor or you can keep them on the floor. But we have 30 seconds starting now. Keep that core tight. You've got this. Good job. So up next is our oblique crunches. So just get mentally prepared because it's 10-second breather time. I'm going to show you the modification to the oblique crunch. You can do this. You can do this if you can't go that low, or you can do this. Okay? So there's your 3 options. Pick your poison because it is time for oblique crunches. 30 seconds starting now. 10-second breather. Good job. So up next is our quick feet. If you've not seen that, if you're just tuning in, this is all it looks like. This right here, okay? All right, let's knock those quick feet out. We have 30 seconds starting now. Up next will be our dribblers, okay? Great job, guys. Take your breather, baby. If you don't know what the dribbler is, I'll show it to you really quick. Whatever hand you dribble with is the hand you step out with, okay? So just watch. That's all that it is. Super simple. You've got this. So we have our dribblers now. 30 seconds starting now. Again, if you're not as fast as me, that's okay. I've been doing this again for 2 years, and I'm over 240 pounds down now, so it's all right. You'll catch up if you ain't already caught up to me. So let's go. Keep that core tight. Good job. Take your breather. So up next is our jump rope. If you have not done a jump rope with me, if you're just tuning in, this is what it looks like. If you can't do this though, I want you to try this one, okay? You're going to pretend that you got a little baby in your lap probably, if you want to, whatever. But you're going to act like you're bouncing them in your lap, okay? So you just bounce, but start throwing in those arms with it too, and that's your jump rope cheat, okay? So we're going to do that now for 30 seconds, starting now. Have fun with it if you want to. It's up to you. Thank you guys for working out with me tonight, though. Take your breather. Up next is our reaching step. If you've not seen the reaching step and you're just now starting with me, this is what it looks like. This is it. But if you can't do that, I want you to do this. Okay. Here we go. So we got our reaching steps for 30 seconds. Starting now. You got this. Good job. Take your breather. So this next exercise is our cross knee taps, okay? That's where we have our arms up here, and then we tap our knee, okay? We got this. We're over halfway through our routine. So we got 30 seconds, starting now. Choose your pace. You know where you're at on your skill level. Good job. Push through. Take your breather. So the next exercise we have is our back jacks, okay? So remember, this is what it is. okay? If you can do the legs, do the legs. If that's too much, just do your arms. But we have back jacks for 30 seconds starting now. Remember, squeeze those shoulder blades together so that you're getting that back workout. Ten-second breather. Up next is going to be our out in ups. This is the one that's out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Okay? You ready? If not, that's too bad because we're going to dive in, all right? So we've got 30 seconds of our out in ups starting. Come on, you booger. Now, out, in, up, down. Remember, it's still okay if you're not as fast as me. That's all right. Go at your pace. You've got this. Ten-second breather. So up next is going to be our chicken jack. If you have never done that, this is what our chicken jack looks like. Okay, if you can't do your legs, that's fine. Still do your arms. All right, let's kill these chicken jacks. We've got 30 seconds of those starting now. You got this. Good job. Push through, take that breather, baby. Good job. So up next is our front punches. If you don't know how to do a front punch, I'll show you how I do it. I start like this, and then I rotate up. Okay? But if you have an easier way that you want to do your front punches, that's okay. But let's knock those out. We have front punches for 30 seconds, starting now. Juniper, what are you doing? Juniper. Don't you go outside. Take your 10-second breather. Our next exercise is going to be the block jack. That's the one where your arms are at the 90-degree angle, and then you'll jack out like that, okay? What are you doing? All right, we have 30 seconds starting now for our block jacks. Good job. Keep it up, y'all. Ten-second breather. So our next exercise is those crunch kicks. It's where you hold the back of your chair, crunch up, kick out, down. But if you can't do the kick, I need you to still do the knee up, okay? So let's knock these crunch kicks out. We got 30 seconds starting now. Keep that core tight. Ten-second breather. So we just finished round 2. We are about to start our third and final round. We are killing it. All right, so we're back at the top, meaning that we're back to our jacks. Remember, this is your modification. If you can't do the full jack, if you want to add in one leg, that's okay. If not, do both. So let's knock out our jacks. We've got 30 seconds of those starting now. Ten-second breather. So we are now back to our jog. If you've never done that with me, it's like this. If this is too much, though, watch my feet and arms. Just raise your heels off the ground, kind of tippy-toe with it, all right? So let's knock this jog out. We've got 30 seconds starting now. Again, back off the back of your chair, core tight. You got this, baby. Keep it up. Almost there. Go. Thank you. 10-second breather. Great job. So up next is going to be our oblique crunch. Remember, here's our modification. You can go down as low as you can handle. But I understand when I was at over 500 pounds, I couldn't do that. So you can just go maybe to your calf muscle for right now, but make sure you can feel the pull in your obliques. But if you really want to challenge yourself, do it like this. If you can handle it. If you can't, do one of the other options I just showed you, all right? So we got oblique crunches, 30 seconds, starting now. You got this. Great job. I hope that you guys never forget how absolutely amazing you are. Ten-second breather. So the next exercise we have, guys, is our quick feet. That's where your arms are out in front. And you move your feet real quick, okay? We're going to do that in about 10 seconds. Well, less than that. All right, let's do those quick feet. We have 30 seconds starting now. Y'all don't have to do it like me. Ten-second breather. So this next one is our dribbler. If you don't remember, and I'll show it to you really fast, the hand you dribble with is the leg that you kick out with, okay? So just watch. Okay, this is all that it is for 30 seconds. You got it, baby. So let's go. We got our dribblers for 30 seconds starting now. Keep that core tight. And as you dribble down, so to speak, really flex your core. You got this. I know this looks silly, but it's a great workout. Good job. 10-second breather. So we are now back to our jump rope. Remember, if you can't do this, you're going to bounce a little baby in your lap. Throw in those arms with it, okay? You got this. We got this. All right, let's knock these jump ropes out. We got 30 seconds starting now. Great job. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am going to start going live on all of my platforms, so we'll see how it goes. Ten-second breather. Great job. So up next is our reaching steps, which are this. But if you can't do that, I need you to do this. Okay? So we're going to knock those out. We have 30 seconds starting now. Facebook, if you guys don't care, just click that share button right now, please. It really helps me more than what you realize. Good job. There we go. Take your breather, baby. So up next is going to be the cross knee tap. Okay. That's the one we're up here like this. Then we cross and we tap our knee, come back, cross, tap our knee, come back up, okay? All right, let's knock out those cross knee taps. We've got 30 seconds starting now. You got this. Keep it up. Perfect. Dig in. I know it might burn. I know it might hurt, but you've got this. Trust me. No pain, no gain, baby. But take your breather because you earned it. So up next is the back jack. If you don't remember it, I'll show you really quick. This right here. Okay. Again, pick if you want your legs or not, but still do the arms. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Okay. So let's go. We got our back jacks for 30 seconds, starting now. And if you're just starting, don't freak out. Go at your own speed. Ten-second breather. Good job. Up next is the out in ups. That's the one where your legs are like out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Okay? We're going to go ahead and knock those out. We got 30 seconds starting now. Next is going to be our chicken jacks, okay? Ten-second breather. So the chicken jack, if you've never seen it, if you just came on here, this is what it is. Okay. Let's knock those out. We have got 30 seconds. Starting now. Good job. We are almost through. Dig in, y'all. We've got this. Don't forget to hit that share button. Thank you. 10-second breather. Up next is our front punches. I will show you how I do mine. I start like this and just do it this way. But you can do it how you want to. But let's go on ahead and knock those out. We have our front punches starting now for 30 seconds. We've got 2 more exercises after we finish this one. Almost done. Then we'll do our little stretches. Great job tonight, y'all. Thank you guys so much for working out with me because I needed it this evening. It's been a rough day. You got this. Come on. Take your breather. So now we are back to our block jacks. This is the one where you're at the 90-degree angle. Then you jack out, back in, back out, back in. If you don't want to use your legs, per usual, you don't have to. Focus on those arms, and you know the rest. All right, sweetheart? So let's go. We have got 30 seconds block jack starting now. Push through, honey. You got this. Almost done. Almost done. Good job. Good. Look at you go. Take that breather, though. So we are to our 14th exercise in round 3. This is our last exercise. This is our crunch kicks, okay? So if you've not seen it, this is how we do. You'll crunch your knee up, kick out, down. Up, kick out, down. If doing the kick out is too much, just do the crunch ups for me right now, which is basically a knee up, okay? So we have that for 30 seconds, starting now. Remember, core tight, back off the back of your chair, sweetheart. You've got this. Then we're going to move into our stretches and call it a day. Y'all have done great. We've done great. Great job, guys. Ten-second breather. There we go. I'm going to scoot my chair over here because I do my stretches standing up. So as we're going through our stretches, I will introduce myself or whatever. But anyways, what we're going to do first is we're going to stretch our left arm, okay? So pull that across your body, and then I'll let you know when we're going to swap. But anyways, if you guys have not seen me before, I'm Nataushia. I am from Kentucky. I'm 31 years of age. I've so far lost over 240 pounds since May of 2021. I had the gastric sleeve surgery June 30th of 2021. We're going to swap arms, do a little cross really quick. Now right arm across. And then I'll let you know when to switch. But after I had gastric sleeve surgery, I started doing like a low carb type lifestyle, watching what I ate. And then in January of 2022, I switched over to like a vegan lifestyle. So I didn't consume meat, animal products, anything of that nature. A few months ago, I converted back into vegetarian. Okay, you're done. Do is shake out. Now we're going to pull our arm behind our head, like so. But I do remember when I was heavier, when I was almost, over 500 pounds, Couldn't do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this arm, you're going to cup it in here, and you're going to pull like so, okay? So you can stretch that arm. But anyways, go on ahead and do that, and I'll let you know when we switch. But recently I started consuming cheese again. That's like the only really animal product type thing that I will consume. But that's only if I order like Mexican food. I don't generally eat cheese on anything else. So I'll only get it if I order Mexican type cuisines. But that's it. What we're going to do now is do a little shake out. And then we're going to put our other arm behind our head, okay? Starting now. But in the first of my journey, like within the first year and a half, I lost over 200 pounds, to be completely honest with you. And then I guess in like November, December, I was like, you know what? It's holiday time, so I'm going to live a little. So I started to live a little, and I lived a little too much. But now I'm back at it, and down over 240 pounds now. All right, we're going to do a shake out. And now what we're going to do is we're going to just lunge to the right, okay? So we can stretch the interior of our thigh. So this is all that it looks like. You're going to just do a little step and bend like so. And you should feel the stretch coming on in this section right here of your thigh. And I'll let you know when to switch, okay? But on average, what I try to do on a day-to-day basis is I watch my carbs, my protein, and my sugar intake. I try to shoot for between 60 and 100 grams of protein a day. I obviously try to shoot for the higher number. We're going to swap sides, so come up for a second, and then lean the other way. But then in my carbs, what I like to try to do is I try to stay under 100 grams. I try to stay as low as I possibly can within my carbohydrate intake. And then in my sugars, I usually try to keep on average around 28 grams a day. That's how I track my stuff. I intake a lot of water, but I put a lot of my sugar-free mixes in there because I don't like the taste of water. All right, we're going to come back up now. So you're standing straight up, whatever. Now what we're going to do is we're going to try and stretch to the floor. So touch the floor if you can. If you can't, I remember when I was heavier, I had to teach myself another stretch, another way to stretch the back of my thighs. So what I did is I would just like kind of dip through and pull myself through up here and hold the back of my thighs. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm like holding the back of my thighs, but I'm pulling myself down so that I can stretch those, okay? I can touch the floor now that I've lost over 240 pounds. So that's what I'm going to do, okay? So just do what works for you, but you've got this. I will let you know when we're switching sides, though, okay? So we've got 20 seconds going down to the middle, starting now. My timer was being a dud. If you can touch the floor, that's fine. If you can't, just do another alternative to where you can feel the back of your thighs pulling, okay? That's all you need to feel right now. But you got this. All right, so what we're going to do now is I need you to take your right hand. You're going to put it over top of your right ankle. And then you're going to take your left hand and put it on your right kneecap, okay? And then I'll let you know when to switch. You should, again, feel the pull kind of going on in the back of your thigh and somewhat on the interior, okay? Good job. All right, so we're going to swap sides. So what I need you to do now, take your left hand, you're going to put it above your left ankle. You're going to take your right hand and put it on your left kneecap, okay? And then what we're going to do next, after this one is over, you're going to mimic what I say. Whenever I say we're going to ragdoll up, please do what I'm doing, okay? Because I don't want you guys to possibly pass out, because it can happen. It's happened to me. Good job today, guys. All right, so we're going to ragdoll up. So what I mean by that is watch what I'm doing, okay? I want you to focus on your breathing. And I want you to slowly come up. All right. Good job. So what we're going to do now is our inhales and our exhales, okay? So you'll stand about like so, kind of wide apart. And then what you'll do is you're going to inhale up, you're going to hold up here, and then you're going to exhale down. We're going to do 4 of those together. You're going to control your inhales, your holds, and your exhales. I'm not going to tell you how to do that, but we're going to count together. We're going to have 4. All right, so we're going to start now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job, guys. I am going to say goodbye to YouTube and TikTok, and then I'm going to come to you guys, Facebook, because I have more of you guys on here. Have a good day, guys. Bye. I don't even know how to end this thing. And now, that's weird. All right. And then I'm ending this one. And all right, I'm back.